issues.
You have to set it up though, so do this technology stuff. Okay, video.
We didn't know how to run it around.
The only thing is I just set it to airplane mode because if somebody calls you, it'll shut the video off.
There you go.
Okay.
Just look at the battery special. I'll get you what I have. All right. It's no cause for public hearing. There's no items of old discussion. The only new items are opening bids for the Lenox air compressor and handler. Is this the one over the jail?
No, this is the one over for the main courtroom.
Oh,
over
okay.
the.
Right.
And we had gotten 3 quotes. We had actually gotten 4 quotes, and the majority of them were over the bid threshold, so we had to go out for bid.
I see.
And Warren Webster.
All right. Warren Webster proposed furnished materials and labor complete to specifications for the sum of $20,585.
This is Scoble.
All right, Scoble Company Inc. $38,820, and that is also for installation and everything. This one specifies as much.
And A and B.
A and B heating, indoor handler, all labor included, $19,850. And you say there was a 4th, or they didn't?
No, the quotes we had gotten 4.
Okay, but they didn't bid it.
No.
Okay.
These 3 also are the ones that they gave the quotes.
Right.
But then we still had to go out to bid because they were over.
Yeah, and our bid threshold is 21,000.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and we got 2 under that. Ironic. All right. Any public comment? Mr. Scully is opening his mouth.
I have a question.
Sure.
Now you have those 3 bids, and I believe the lowest one was 19 something.
Yep.
Do you not, county code, have to award the bid to the lowest bidder?
I don't believe so. We can't do it in this meeting. It has to be in the Wednesday meeting.
Well, because in municipalities, if I receive them 3 bids,
Mm-hmm.
I have to award to the lowest bidder. Because that's what it states in the second-class code, unless there's a discrepancy. But we have to have other things signed and
Right.
a few other procedures in our bidding system. But you don't have to, like right now, no, this is just a work session. But for you to award them jobs, that bid, you would have to do it at the commissioners' meeting?
Yes. And we almost always do pick the lowest, as far as I know, unless there's a concern with the company, like we worked with them before and they did a bad job, or it's a professional service and they can demonstrably prove that it is some difference in what they're able to do. So professional services we do not. I actually think on these we almost always do.
We do, as long as we make sure that they have everything needed, so that, because especially when there's a difference in the cost, to make sure that the lowest bidder might not have all the requirements in it.
Well, once that's checked out, then you award it to the lowest bidder?
Usually, but we don't have to.
All right, I understand that. Okay, I just wanted to verify that.
I'll look at the code and just double check, but it's not really an issue because again we almost always pick the lowest. So, anything else? Any other public comment? Okay. Any projects you want to update us on, Commissioner Morrison?
No.
Anything on your schedule you want to raise?
No.
I think I'm around and it's a pretty normal week, so department or committee updates?
I'll be in Harrisburg Wednesday and Thursday.
Okay.
And I do have a question. Several months ago there was discussion about a study on non-union employees and the pay in 6 class counties. I wonder if that was ever done because no one ever approached. me for any type of discussion, or?
It was done. We hired Nancy J. Hassan Associates, I believe out of the Harrisburg area, through a recommendation based on CCAP. She did an analysis and completed it at the end of March. We brought it to a salary board meeting, and I believe we tabled it mostly because of the fact that, well, the amount was significant enough that it was not going to fit in our current budget. That was the main gist. So it's not a dead discussion, but I suspect that we're not going to make much movement on it until closer to the end of the year, and we can budget for it accordingly. But as positions open up, we're calculating that study in with it. So I can't promise anything, because I'm one of 4 on that board, but my hope is to get it settled by the end of this year.
Okay, thank you.
Anything else? All right, then I guess we can adjourn.